Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. My name's Danny and today I'll be doing a question and answer. I put up a question and answers on my Facebook page, so if you don't follow me on Facebook, it is facebook.com/DannyNicole23. My best friend, who's a very supportive person, asked me a question, which I made a video about actually. So that was the only question that I got in my question and answers. So what I did was instead I went online and I typed in questions people want to know about you, or questions people would ask on a first date, or questions people want to ask you but are too embarrassed. So I took a little combination of the three of those and copy pasted random sections of that onto a page. Some of them I haven't really read that much of, some I haven't really thought about or anything, and a couple of them I've had a read of and I've thought of some answers for. So anyways, babbling again as always. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the question and then I'm going to answer the question. So this is sort of a video, a question and answer video for a YouTuber who has no following and no one asks any questions. So bear with me if they're boring or anything like that, but yeah, it's just a get to know me video and I hope some funny answers come out. If not, then you'll just know that I'm a very boring person. Okay, so what is your favorite cartoon as a child and what is your favorite cartoon as an adult? So as a child, I remember my favorite cartoon was on Cartoon Network, and it was like Foxtel or Ozstar or something like that. When I was in year 5 and my brother was in year 3, we used to run home from school because school finished at 3 and we lived just down the road, and it was 3:15 Jumanji started, and it was this cartoon show based on the movie Jumanji, but it was about these two kids and they keep rolling the dice and keep going to different places and have to deal with all these problems, and that was my absolute favorite show as a child. And yeah, we used to run home to watch it. So my favorite childhood show is Jumanji, and my favorite adult show is probably, I have so many, like I love South Park, I love Rick and Morty, okay, so South Park and Rick and Morty would be my favorite cartoons. I can't pick between them. And second to that would be Family Guy, American Dad. So they're my favorite cartoon shows as an adult. But yeah, they're my favorite cartoons. What would I do if I won $1 million? Okay, so if I won $1 million, I would pay off my house, so I wouldn't have like to pay mortgage anymore. And then I would buy a second house for my mum. I'd probably do something fun with it. Not sure what I'd do, but something fun. Maybe an overseas trip, or I'd take my friends over, like a group of friends over to Fiji. Maybe not Fiji, like somewhere, like I just go on a cool trip. I'd probably upgrade my wardrobe a little bit and get some new stuff. I'd put some money towards my friend's wedding, yeah, and then anything else I just invest in business. So that's what I'd do if I won $1 million. What are you doing here? You want to be in my video? Do you reckon you can sit still for my video? Anyone who watched my Meet Bella video, look how much bigger my Bella is. Isn't she so big? She's just had her very first haircut. Oh, she's so cute. Aren't you, Bella? You cute? Have a look in the camera. Oh, pretty doggy. You can sit up here with me as long as you're quiet and still. Okay. Can you be quiet and still? Let's wait. We will know in 5 seconds. Down you go. You can play. You can play. What countries have I traveled to? I've traveled to Germany, Italy, Belgium, Czech Republic, South Korea, Fiji, Thailand, Austria, Switzerland, France. I'm trying to think if that's the only ones that I've been to. Number 4, a challenge I've overcome. Oh, I wish this one wasn't in there. I don't know, I don't like talking about stuff like that. You have to think about stuff that was hard. Like, why would anyone want to think about that? I think if you guys have seen my toxic people video, overcoming a really bad relationship that I was in, I think that was something really hard that I had to overcome, and My life after that has just been completely different and so amazing. So you should check out my Toxic People video if you haven't already watched it. If I could eat one food for the rest of my life, oh, anybody who knows me knows my favorite food is potato. So any types of potato that you have, that is my favorite food. Except I can't stand potato salad. I don't know what sauce they put on it, but whatever the sauce is and whatever's in it, all the things separately I like, but together I just don't like it. I do not like potato salad. But if I could eat one thing, yeah, it would be some type of form of potatoes. And plus, if I only had to eat one food for the rest of my life, at least potatoes, you can do it like so many different ways. And yeah, I just think that would be the most, I'd really suffer without meat or some type of meat, I reckon. If I was on a desert island and I could take 3 things, what would they be? Like people? Can I take James, Bella, and like sunscreen? Endless food? What do people take to a desert island? Is there food on the island? Clothes? Something that plays music. Sunscreen. My phone. It's like Facebook, internet. Yeah, I really don't know what I would take. I think it's a weird question. Okay, if you could give yourself one piece of advice, what would it be? Stop overthinking everything. And also, like, put a limit on how nice you are to people, because you're constantly just getting used and abused, and it's really silly. And then you look back and go, oh, but I did everything for that person. No, stop it. Don't do that anymore. What is my pet peeve? Okay. I have like 20. Oh my God. Okay. My pet peeves are chewing. These are my pet peeves, but not limited to. There's more than this. Chewing. I hate people chewing. People chewing with their mouth open. People picking things on their body, like toes, nails, fingernails, scabs, sores, lumps, moles, anything. If I see that, like the pick of it, it's disgusting. Things that stink. I can't stand things that stink. People that say yous, like, how yous going? Or like, oh, I thought yous did this or done this. Oh, done is so annoying. You guys done this, or I seen them doing this. It's like, I saw them. Where did you go to school? The moon? It's like the first thing you learn. Literally so silly when people say seen, used, or done. Can't speak properly. People touching my feet, I hate it. And even if it's their feet touching me, I just don't like people touching my feet. I never ever have. I'm a lot better with it now than I ever was. Like James can touch my feet in certain areas at certain times when I'm in a certain mood. But other than that, no, never touch my feet. I don't like people who walk slowly and stop in the middle of the aisle. I hate that. I probably have so many more pet peeves. And that's all I have for now. Okay, who had the biggest impact on me growing up? So like an adult or like someone my age? I think the 2 biggest impacts on me growing up was Amber, my best friend. We went to high school together, and also my mum. They were the 2 biggest people that had impact. If you could have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be? I would say my pa, because... Do I have to say because why? I will anyway. Makes it more interesting. So I would pick my pa because I have questions that I wish I'd asked him when he was alive, but he died. And I didn't see him. He lived in Queensland from like my adult years, and I spent a lot of my childhood / teen years with him, but as my adult years he lived in Queensland. So as an adult, thinking as an adult and questioning things as an adult, I feel like I didn't really see him that much, so I never really thought to ask those questions. But now that I can't, or when he got cancer, he progressed really quickly, so I felt like it wasn't a good time to ask anything, and I should have tried, but I was sort of scared, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I wish I'd asked him questions and I didn't, so I probably ask him lots of questions. Another person that's going to have dinner with me in Pa is, I'll probably pick my mum because I never get to see her very much and she's always too busy and to do anything. So probably my mum. And Amber, because also I don't get to see her very much, and if it was Mum, Amber and Pa, I feel like, yeah, it would be really good. So yeah, they're my 3. What is my biggest goal? Oh, to be financially free. I think that's a big goal. To not have to worry about money. That's my biggest goal. What do I look for in a girl? Okay, I really didn't read these questions. What I look most, I'm going to use the question anyway. What do I look for most in a girlfriend is somebody who's honest and somebody who's funny and someone that tries a lot of things and yeah, just makes everything fun. So that's what I look for most for in a girl. Which Friends character am I most like? I would definitely have to say Monica, because she has to have everything just so, and if like things aren't clean and things aren't organized, she just gets so stressed out, and that's so me. Like, I can't stand it. So yeah, probably Monica. What am I saving for right now? To get a tree cut down and a fence. Yeah, so exciting adult life, eh? Do I like my name and why? So I like my name. I'm named after Danielle Steele. My mum used to read her books. And I don't know, I just like both my names, Danielle, Nicole. Yeah, love them. I wouldn't change them. Am I messy or clean? If I'm sitting on the lounge, I'll think, oh, I've got to wash my, like put moisturizer on, so I'll put moisturizer, and I'll like have a little accumulated pile of mess, but generally very clean. Untidy, but clean. Opinion on cigarettes. Oh, okay. This must be the dating ones. My opinion on cigarettes is I used to smoke and I really liked it, and I quit, which was hard, but rewarding. I feel so much better now that I don't smoke, actually. Like, you're watching a movie and halfway through the movie you're thinking about cigarettes instead of the movie, and if you go to a museum and you get 50 minutes, like 10 of that minutes is smoking, and if you go somewhere you miss out on stuff. So, and it stinks and it's expensive, but yeah. And I'm going to make a video on how I quit smoking too, so that's coming to my channel one day. Anyways, that's all the questions I have time for, so make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you want me to do another question and answers one day, or if you just liked this video. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. That way you'll get alerted when I upload. As always, have a good day.